Hey guys, welcome back. It's Wolf Pack Crossing Master, and I'm here with Wolf Pack Timmy with a matchup from Daywalkers event with Wolf Packs Own Jesterz versus QqChronic. Hi Timmy, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, mate. Should be a good game. We've got QqChronic in the orange, top right, against WFPKJesterz, who is the purple Protoss in near the bottom left.
Alright, now in a PvP, Timmy, what kind of builds are you expecting to see from this?
Oh, PvP, I usually see 4 gates or the 2-gate robo. Those are the builds that are very common early game.
You can probably expect to see lots of proxy pylons and all that good stuff, eh?
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a few. That always makes the game a lot more interesting, and yeah, we'll see how it goes then, eh?
Yeah. If I do recall, this is a Platinum and Under League. And I'm not too sure about QqChronic's skill level. I do believe this is an even match. As we can see, Jesterz got his first gate going down a little bit earlier. That's good. 14 supply for Jesterz, 13 on Chronic.
Yep.
Yup.
Good to see both players are using their chrono boost. Now we've got a sneaky gateway up in QqChronic's corner.
Ooh.
Not sure what's going on there.
Dirty little dirt squirrel. One gas going down for Chronic, and one gas going down for Jesterz as well.
The scouting's going on, but has Jesterz seen the probe in his base?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's give that a look-see. No, it doesn't show that Jesterz has vision of it yet. That could be bad. Could be a very, very fatal move. Jesterz
I'm
kind of
thinking
just
a proxy
playing around
pylon.
the net. Or a proxy gate. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Now both players getting the silo.
Jesterz with a little bit of a lead on that one.
Both players playing very standard at the moment.
Beginning games are always so boring, monotonous. It's always the same.
You know it, PvP.
Yeah, it's definitely not a ZVP.
Oh yeah.
This Protoss sucks my freaking dank.
Oh, Jesterz putting down the robotics facility. So one gate robo.
One gate robo, and then we have 2 gates for Chronic. Looks like Jesterz seems to be stacking quite a bit of chrono there. Must have been saving it for the cybernetic score.
Yep.
Yep.
Both players still on 1 gas. Oh, Jesterz, he's got his double gas up.
Now, would you be expecting an expansion anytime soon from Jesterz?
No, I wouldn't be. He'll probably get an immortal and maybe an observer out first, which will give him no money to start with. So it'll be around the 7 or 8 minute mark before he expands, I think.
Looks like QqChronic slacking a little bit on the macro unless he's saving up for an expansion.
Yeah, he has got that proxy pylon there. Might be warping in soon.
Yeah, well, both warp techs just finishing now, and it looks like Jesterz is going to scout that proxy pylon.
Oh
sending in a few zealots to clean that up.
Oh dear.
Chronic warping in, a few stalkers and some zealots. But Jesterz with an immortal just finishing out now. He's going to see if he can clean this up real quick.
Oh, just gets the pylon. Very nice.
He's going to have to micro his immortal here. Stutter step that
gone.
brick.
Ooh, we got 1 probe in that attack.
Let's check.
Not sure QqChronic wanted that, to lose that many units this early.
Well, we are seeing that he is at a 662 resource lost, and Jester only sitting at 350 with 4 units lost.
So it's in Jester's favor already.
Alright, let's check the units killed. It's 1-1 each for workers, so it's all pretty standard. Nothing's really out of control here. Jester supply blocked at 42. Chronoing out another Stalker. No upgrades yet either. Now, is that just poor management, or is that pretty standard to wait for upgrades?
Depends. If you want to go for a timing attack, it's usually best to go for upgrades early-ish. But I'm not sure about PvP if you should be getting upgrades so early.
Yeah, by the looks of things, it looks like they're both just going to be staying at 0, 0, 0.
Oh, yes.
We can see Chronic climbing slightly ahead in economy and tech, but Jester with a far larger army count.
No expansions yet, which is quite odd. But you see that observer going across the map. It's going to go scout what Jesterz has.
But unfortunately, he's not going to miss the army that Jester is moving up to the natural. We'll see if Jester tries to make a little push here. See, at this point, you think it would have been smart for Jester to be bringing an observer so he can see up that ramp.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not the best effort by Jesterz. Those force fields are doing well. Looks like Chronic will hold this first attack.
Three Immortals and 2 Sentries left to go. Wonder if he's going to end up shutting this down and just moving back out to his base. Because I think keep on pushing up on this ramp is just a bad idea.
Yep, you're going to lose everything. It looks like the resources lost is practically the same now. Oh, and they're going to snap a few Immortals. Well, those Immortals are doing damage.
I don't know what kind of force fields Chronic was trying to put down there. It didn't wall off anything. It didn't separate an army. It was just kind of pointless. But either way, he still did clean that up.
Yeah. He did also lose quite a few Stalkers. He should have just sent those Zealots down with an Immortal. So Immortal's DPS is ridiculous against armored units.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Both players pretty much sticking with the same build, just pumping out Stalkers, Immortals. No players really making any big changes here. We do see a probe moving down by Chronic's base.
Looks like Proxy Nexus is going down. That's very sneaky.
Ooh. Now, is that common for Protoss not to take their natural and to take a Proxy Nexus?
No, I wouldn't say so.
So that's weirder than Duck's Nuts right there?
Yeah, it's a bit cheeky. It could put Jesterz off. If he doesn't see that he's expanded, he might think he's got an advantage if he expands. But I'm not too sure about what Jesterz is up to now.
Just scouting out the map, it looks like.
Yep. Map control. That's what the game's about.
I never have that. I'm really bad. Who needs map control?
Asians.
Who needs map control? Just cannon rush, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Jester with another formidable size army, and this time with an observer. He's going to see if he can pick off a couple of Immortals here. That would definitely give him a hands up on what's going on. Still can't see up that ramp, though.
QqChronic army is a lot bigger than Jesterz at the moment. That's a lot of zealots. But if he keeps force fielding the ramp like he does, the zealots aren't going to do anything.
Chronic sitting with 8 zealots, 3 immortals, 10 stalkers, and 2 sentries, compared to Jester's 4 zealot, 3 immortal, and 9 stalker.
It's looking grim for Jesterz at the moment.
Jester is showing incredible micro skills, though.
Yeah, he's got that ramp surrounded. It's a bit of a containment here.
See that he's creating a concave.
Oh, that army is huge. Force fields are down. Jesterz is going to lose everything in this fight. Oh dear.
It's really, really not looking good for Jester right now. Sitting back at his base, he's only got 1 immortal and 2 stalkers to defend this incoming attack, I should say.
Jeez. The supply is 54 to 85 at the moment. Oh my goodness.
I would be expecting a GG from Jester at this point. He doesn't really have much he can do to defend this.
That army is massive. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, but he's chronoing out that Colossus. This could be the game changer. Oh, he's gonna snipe that Nexus. This is gonna hurt Jesterz.
Yeah, and that Nexus is definitely going down. Jester not making any effort whatsoever to save it, but I don't really think there is much he can do anyways. Dropping a force field to wall off his ramp. Smart move.
Well, what's this?
Looks like Chronic's gonna back off.
Not too sure about this move. That's a bit dangerous. Jesterz is holding the minerals up. Neither player is looking to get upgrades yet.
It's pretty strange seeing as how we're sitting at the 17 mark already.
Yeah.
Second Colossus just coming out now.
As see, Chronic is macroing up now at his second base. Jesterz hasn't even started his second, so this one base stuff is not looking great, and the mineral fields, they're almost mined out.
Well, he is sitting at 800 minerals. You think it wouldn't hurt to drop down another Nexus and try to defend that.
Exactly.
Try to gain at least a little bit more map control back. Now, what strategy would you recommend for Jesterz at this point? Just heavy Colossus?
Yes, heavy Colossus and probably Zealot as well, seeing his opponent has a Zealot heavy army.
And it does look like Jester is going to go for that build as he is just climbing up in the Zealot count. I wonder if he's going to be going for charge at all. But I don't see a Twilight Council at all at the moment.
No, doesn't look like it. He'll probably just expand and try and hold on as he has mined out his main. Oh dear, he can't even afford a Nexus. This is looking grim.
Long distance mining.
Never good, never good.
You can see that Chronic has a little bit of vision over a couple of possible bases for Jesterz.
And Jesterz has spotted that base down bottom. He's moving up to main.
Zealot sitting at 4 kills before he goes down. Workers killed 5 and 5 for each players. Units killed 35 to 35. So it's pretty even at this point. Besides unit count. Chronic with 1 Colossus, Jesterz with 3, 1 Immortal, and 12 Zealots. You can see Jesterz taking a poke at the base here, trying to pick off what units he can.
Jesterz has also got the range upgrade for the Colossus, so he's got a huge advantage there. Just nailing the Colossus and the Immortals, jeez.
Good micro skills on Jester's part. Making sure he's keeping himself out of range. He's going to pick off the 1 Immortal. And there we see more of Jester's infamous micro skills. Picking off Zealots, left, right, and center. You'd think at this point he'd be pulling the Colossus back with no Immortals or Zealots to tank, eh?
Yeah. Well, those Colossus have taken quite a bit of damage.
2 with 8
But
kills
Jesterz
and 1 with 12.
Yeah. Jesterz has got himself right back into this game with this attack.
Long distance mining does look like it has paid off. His Nexus has completed. And he's going to have increased income once again.
Ooh. He's going to lose one of these Colossus if he's unlucky. Oh, damn. That's a big loss. Now, both players almost fully mined out their main. There's still a 20 mineral patch at QqChronic's base. Now, QqChronic has still only got 4 gates and a robotics facility, while Jesterz has the exact same, so it's pretty much a mirror image of what QqChronic has.
Still no forges down for any cannons or any sort of upgrade. Looks like both players just going to stick with the tech they got. It's all going to be up to macro and micro skills now.
Yep, it does look like that. Now Jesterz has got that observer right at the front of QqChronic's base, so we can see whatever tech is coming out of there or what's happening at all times. So that could be an advantage for Jesterz.
He is most likely going to see this probe, and the probe is going to in fact drop a 3rd base. Jesterz starting to climb in the gas count. Moving out with 4 Colossus, couple of sentries and a couple of Zealots. And it looks like we are going to see a battle going on. Jesterz trying to pick away what he can from a distance.
Oh, that choke point.
Guardian shield is going down.
Chronic's gonna lose the Colossus. Oh, he loses both.
Jesterz looks like he's about to lose 2 of his Colossus.
Oh.
Might even lose his last one too. No, and he is going to
Jesterz
pull out of that.
So the units lost up now is 71 units lost to Jesterz and 91 to QqChronic, with 1,800 resource difference, which is in Jester's favor.
Very surprising outcome, at least. To say the least, I should say. Considering Chronic has had the upper edge on this game for most of the duration. Couple of vital probes on Chronic's part in his main. Couple of Zealots going to move in. Pick off what he can. At Chronic's second. Zealot's just going to ignore the Immortals and pick off what they can here.
Yep. It's the aim, to try and do as much eco damage as you can, usually. But it looks like Jesterz is just trying to kill the Stalker. Oh, gets it.
It looks like he is going to get shut down there.
Now QqChronic has his 3rd up and is now macroing up again. It's surprisingly it's 36 probes to 38 in QqChronic's favour, even though Jesterz is on mining from one base now.
See, I don't like Jesterz, his second base. He's got oversaturation. Fire him, I'd go out and I'd drop a third ASAP.
Yeah, but look at that Colossus count. There's 4. 4 to 2. This is looking good. This engagement in the middle.
Definitely in Jester's favor.
Now if... Oh, looks like Jesterz might be going down to his expansion. This could be grim.
Hopefully Jesterz can do some big damage here and put the game back in his favor.
Oh, the probes are running. Oh!
Probes are stuck though, they have nowhere to run to. Jester's just gonna micro and pick off as many probes as he can. Jesterz with 18 worker kills.
Very nice.
Jesterz is leading in units killed, 113 to 75 and 18 to 6.
Oh, the 2 Colossus of QqChronics are about to go down. Oh, one escapes.
Jester loses a Colossus as well. So he's just going to try to focus on that Colossus, which he does get.
Oh.
Jester's down to 1 Colossus, and it is gone. Jester's is up to... No, he still does have 2 Colossus. And 4
And he's got his
Zealots.
third. His third necklace is coming. Now the supply difference is only 2 now. Jesterz has somehow weaseled his way back into this game, which is great to see. Always good to see a comeback.
Oh, especially a fellow clan member. It's always good to see them pull through.
Oh, we've got QqChronic coming in. Oh, he's backed out.
With a cancelled pylon. Looks like Jester's is not going to cancel the Nexus. He's going to try to push this back.
Which he does with ease.
Easy, son.
Now QqChronic's been showing very good micro skill with... He keeps making his units stop in the middle of the map and taking losses.
That's good. I always like to give away free kills.
Oh, we know that.
I can't imagine Chronic's frustration at this point, knowing that he had this game in the palm of his hands at one point, and this just might be it. This just might be game. GG, you're not even good.
Wow.
QqChronic, matter than shit.
The BM. And Jesterz just says GG in the manner. Wow.
Proper Wolfpack etiquette right there.
Good on you, Jesterz.
So,
Wow,
let's talk about a couple of things here. Faults on Jester's part, things he could have done better.
I'd say expand a little bit earlier, although his micro is very good. There's a couple of times where he had the minerals up a bit too high, which you can see when it was like reaching 800 and not close to 1,000. He could have just thrown down a couple of gates or another nexus and just macroed up so his army could get bigger. Also maybe some upgrades into his next game. Yeah, definitely upgrades. But yeah, otherwise I think he played a pretty fair game, and it was good to see him come back in the end, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. Now, do you completely believe that Chronic was out of this game? Because he did have 2 Colossus, 3 Stalkers, 3 Zealots compared to 10 to 3. Do you honestly believe that Chronic was completely out of this?
Well, to be honest, I thought Chronic had won the game at the start when he killed Jester's expansion, but he left the base, went back to his own base, and that kind of stuffed him up. Jesterz just somehow got back into the game and managed to overrun Chronic, And so, in that engagement, I think Chronic could have still brought it back, but Jesterz seems to be the player to be watching then, eh?
Yeah, no, and I do believe he is still actually competing in this tournament right now. We'll have to go and check upon his status afterwards.
Awesome.
Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for taking a look at this. This has been Wolfpack Crossing Mass, and I will catch you guys later.